If you watched the Game Awards this year, you'd know It Takes Two won Game of the Year. The game is made by Hazelight Studios, which also made another co-op only game, A Way Out, as well as Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. But also the game designer of It Takes Two is this guy.
Fuck the Oscars, you know? Fuck the Oscars! Fuck you!
Luckily, It Takes Two gives you a friend's pass when you buy it, so me and my reluctant brother played together. The story starts out with May and Cody deciding they're going to get a divorce. Rose, not wanting to face the truth, decides to fix her parents' marriage using two dolls she made to resemble them. She finds the Book of Love in the garage, cries on her dolls, and then her parents' consciousness are transported into the dolls because she has magical tears. It's a very fantastical story, but if you just go with it, it's a fun time.
You can tell their voices are gonna be stupid sounding.
You stupid!
You mean supremely voice acted?
I chose to play as Cody and my brother chose May, although chose may not be the right word.
Oh, I am the male.
Bro, you gonna do me like that?
Yeah.
Both characters control the same and have very fun, forgiving movement that gets introduced to you at the beginning of the game. Chaining together double jumps and your dash is always satisfying, especially during contextual situations like grinding on rails, for example. Despite having the same base moveset, Cody and May get new abilities during certain chapters that have to be used together to progress. You have to work together with your co-op partner to get anything done, as nearly everything in the game depends on helping out your partner.
Can you hit it again? There we go.
Every power-up serves multiple functions, which makes them feel exceptionally useful. During the tree chapter, for example, Cody gets a sap gun and May gets an explosive gun. They're useful by themselves as May can shoot targets and Cody can weigh down objects, but together there are way more possibilities. May can shoot the sap, which acts as an explosive, to open up new paths.
Yeah.
Then during combat, Cody shoots the sap at the wasps to weigh them down, and May shoots the sap-covered wasps to make them explode. The game is full of power-ups like this that interact with one another to solve the brilliant environmental puzzles. The puzzles are fairly simple, but that never bothered me, as you're constantly using your power-ups in new ways. The game never loses momentum either, as death only sets you back to the immediate challenge you're currently on.
Oh my god.
Too slow.
Dude. Oh, and then it killed me. It killed both of us when it came back.
If one player dies during combat, then they have to mash to come back to life. The primary genre is the split-screen puzzle platforming you do with your various one-off abilities, but the game throws so many new genres and mechanics at you, so the second you'd start getting bored of an idea, you're already on to the next one. I guess the game can be loosely defined as a puzzle platformer, but what other game can be a puzzle platformer, fighting game, top-down shooter, dungeon crawler, and much more? There's a good amount of combat in the game that also gets changed up depending on what abilities you're given, as well as the new enemy types introduced in every chapter.
Ultra Instinct!
The bosses are well designed as they combine the movement you learn throughout the chapter with the combat challenges, but with a twist unique to that boss. If all that gameplay variety isn't enough for you, the imaginative environments are full of interactable elements. Most notably of which are these optional mini-games that pit Cody and May against each other in a friendly competition. Speaking of the environments, there are 9 chapters in the game, each with a different theme and one-off ability. I couldn't choose a favorite as every single one of them had a strong identity, with well-written characters that never overstayed their welcome. The writing has genuinely funny jokes that made me laugh out loud on several occasions.
Do you know how painful it is to die from rust? It's like burning alive, slowly.
Oh my god.
The one character that appears in every chapter besides Cody and May is the Book of Love named Dr. Hakeem. He's the only character I was mixed on, as the story would have come across just as effectively without him. He tells May and Cody why their marriage isn't working and what they should do to fix it, which is too on the nose. I preferred the more understated writing between Cody and May that lets you infer their relationship is getting better despite having an argument every now and then.
We're getting the hang of this!
Don't fall now!
Lastly, the sound design in this game is brilliant. The voices change depending on the environment and what a character is doing, which really sells the illusion of the tiny world.
That was totally worth the
The soundtrack, on the other hand, was serviceable, but there weren't any particular standout songs. If anything, the sound effects set the tone of each area, but the soundtrack was fitting. You may be asking yourself, Keenan, why don't you have any gameplay footage from the second half of the game? To that I say, the game decided to completely break and kept crashing over and over again. I spent as long trying to troubleshoot the game as I did actually playing it. Other players seem to have similar issues, so I know I'm not the only one who can't play it on PC right now. From what I was able to play, the fast pace and continuous progress ensure the game never loses momentum. That's not to say it's mindless, as you have to figure out how to best use all of your new abilities and mechanics it throws at you with your co-op partner. It Takes Two knows playing games with other people is some of the most fun you can have, so it's designed around communicating with your co-op partner to progress every step of the way. The characters and environments make each chapter distinct and lived in, despite having one overly obnoxious character throughout.
Because they wanna kill the queen!
Technical issues aside, It Takes Two is my favorite co-op game I've ever played. It's just a shame I couldn't play through the whole game. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe to see more videos like this in the future.